May's on the tools.
Yeah. Short stuff.
Yeah. All right, so we're heading up to Signarama at Peakhurat. They are another local supplier of ours. They do all the wrapping and signage on vehicles for our clients or just for ourselves. And we're heading up because they're going to show us basically how they do it. So May and the team, it's just a small team. They've been doing our stuff now for about a couple of years, I think. The turnaround's excellent because sometimes we have a client that really wants to get it done quick, or we have like a short window of when a client's coming to pick a car up and when a car's getting delivered. Particularly for us, like we don't want to be hanging on to cars for too long because they just take up space, which ends up costing us money. So we try and get the car in really quick and then get the signage done and then send it out to the client. So the turnaround time is really important for us. So one of the services we do offer our clients is putting wraps on. Clients with branding and logos and designs that they want to have included on the vehicle, we will do for them. They are right around the corner. One of the things that they'll often do is come and pick up the cars. I think like generally in this local industrial area, a lot of the businesses do business together, and that makes it just easy because we all work well together for it. So anyway, let's head in and say good day to May. Yeah, we're just actually, the car's just getting washed at the moment, so it'll be up here in like 20 minutes and then we'll, yeah, we can go through everything. Yeah, for sure. Oh, the budget battlers cars, we had to do the full wrap. But the full wrap you mentioned has to go off-site because it's...
Yeah, the Alexandria, my other shop, because they have a proper space there. Yeah. Although I have a bigger place than them, but they prefer to do it there.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I'll just give you this.
Ah, sure.
If you just pin it here.
Right, okay. I've never done this
Just,
before. Is that
How long have you had this for?
2 years now.
Okay, yeah.
It's a long time, yeah. Learn a lot.
Yeah.
You were my first bigger customer.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And how do you typically pick up most of your contracts? Is it just word of mouth or like...
Word of mouth, review, Google review.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, people like to leave a review. All of them are organic. It's like a big essay. Which is good, and those are the people bring a more customer. You guys are really helpful. Like every week or 2 week, Mitch call, okay, we have a one vehicle. So that's how most of the probably word of mouth and Google review.
Yeah. A lot of our customers do want to get the signage done. If we could push it a little bit more. I don't know how many cars we send through here a month, but maybe like...
I think the last year there was many, and the first part of the year we did couple, but mainly like you guys been quiet from your end as well. Sometimes people wanted to organize their own signage. Yeah. We be having a work from you, no complaint. Yeah. We use advanced technology with the colors, CYMK color code, what customer provide us. So usually Chris is very spot on with the color, and his eyes is, even if it's not printing right, he'll know that. With us, naked eyes, we're not gonna see any difference, but he will.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he'll check that and he'll find out. Yes? Okay, so now is your turn. Team is here.
Okay, Chris. How are you? Good to see you.
Yeah, see you.
How long have you been doing the designs here for?
Probably about 30 years or so.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
here around 8 years.
Yeah, sure. Are you graphic designer by trade or?
No, I'm a sign writer. So
okay.
got into the computer part of it.
Yeah,
where
sure.
the computer sort of took over.
Yeah.
Paint and brush.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, okay. Do you just want to show us like, the TradieSpec designs that we've got, and I guess how maybe you pull them a bit together? And
so normally what I do is I'll pick up a template of the vehicle that we're working on, and then obviously you grab the TradieSpec logo, position it on the vehicle, and make sure that's what we want. This one's pretty relatively simple, so it's just a logo on the door.
Yeah,
so
sure.
It's quite easy.
Obviously, sometimes quality of file potentially has an impact on the granularity of the image. Is that something that can be fixed internally, or
if it is, we have to redraw it if the quality is no good.
Yeah.
We have to redraw it, and what we're looking for is just lines, shapes.
Yeah. Okay.
Because that way we know that the edges are going to be tight.
Yep.
They're not going to be pixelated at all.
Yep.
But sometimes if we don't get the file that we need, we have to redraw it. The printer needs to have a nice fine edge, or if we're vinyl plottering, then he actually needs an actual path for it to follow.
Yeah, sure.
For the knife. If it's going to be cut out with a knife instead of printed, we need it to be quite large, or at least fairly simplified. Otherwise, something that's too small, for example, we just won't be able to physically cut it, because we need to remove the graphics out of it that we don't require. And so it's a job by job basis. There's no hard and fast rules, but if we are contour cutting something, it can't be too small.
Yeah,
it needs to be enough that it can actually be weeded out.
Yeah, okay. Do you get a lot of clients who are looking for things that are really specific? And
we do, but I mean, you know, most of the time we can work with what we're given. You know, it just depends on exactly how specific they want to be. But generally, we can meet all the demands anyway. Sometimes you can get a slightly different body shape, or there might be some damage to it, or some moulding in the way that might affect the graphics. So we prefer to have the vehicle here for a measure, and then we take the photos, the measurements. The design is actually working off the photos that we take.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, just to eliminate any risk.
Does it matter if the car's dirty when they rock up?
It does.
Yeah,
because we will charge for us to spend time cleaning it. Yeah, because we're effectively a sign install company, not a
for sure.
So yeah, we do ask for it to be brought clean.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Flexis sign is a very specific sign program. It's sort of a little bit similar to Illustrator, Adobe Illustrator, but it's very particular to the sign industry. So it's a little bit more catered towards signage in terms of the way it's laid out and the materials you use. So Tim, with the vehicle that you brought one of these, haven't you?
Yeah, I brought one of these, yeah.
Are we just having a logo on the door, like just on the one door, just for today's purpose?
I think let's just do the logo just for this.
No worries.
Oh, actually, while we're at it, you reckon maybe you could do one on the rear tailgate? Is that possible?
Yeah. So
we have a couple of different logo designs. This one's sort of the key. I don't know what you would call it. It's kind of like a key tag shape. With sort of like the green on the bottom, the blue on the top. But we have another one where it's tradie and then spec, and then the logo sort of iconography thing is sort of sitting next to it. So I guess we kind of do a mix up of them all, but
just a logo like that on the back.
Yeah, I reckon maybe reduce the size of it slightly, and then that'd be good. Should probably get all our staff cars signed up actually.
Did you want me to start loading up the printer?
That'd be good. Yeah.
It's going to take a minute or two just to initialise.
How much does this thing cost?
Not sure. I think it's about 30, 35.
Wow. Maybe if I just did it in like 2 seconds.
These are the graphics are once for the door, once for the back. I've just prepared it for printing and cutting to shape. So then I bring it into another program in here, which is connected to the printer. And from here I can send it, and it should start printing on our large format printer now as well.
Oh yeah, here look. So if it's printed wrong, is it like it's not like just printing something wrong on a piece of paper?
Yeah, you have to make sure that the size is right, and also that the colours are calibrated to the specific media that you use. Because different media attracts colour differently.
Yeah, sure.
So whether it's paper or vinyl or a banner, so you have to make sure that your software is calibrated to the printer for the material that you're using as well. So there's a bit of fine tuning that you need to do. You do a couple of little tests just to make sure. But generally, if you know the vinyl that you're using, the software set up to that vinyl, will print correct. So that looks different now. If you see like the A's and so there's a bleed. That's the reason why the sensors look like they're too big.
Oh yeah, I can see. So like, yeah, it's got the,
Yeah.
it's cutting out.
I'm just putting transfer paper on top, which allows us to pick it up off the vinyl and transfer it where we need to install it. Just using a squeegee to apply pressure so that the vinyl sticks to the transfer paper. We'll just trim it off. That's one ready to go for install. To apply this now. Is Travis around?
So now Travis is going to take you through how he's going to do the installation, what the prep, before and after. Travis?
Hi. So what we normally do is just assess the design of the car
Yep.
and what the client has already approved
Yeah, sure.
and how that reflects what we're going to do
Yeah,
with the
okay.
installation. With this model car, it's very easy
Yep.
because it's very straight already. When a car has some design elements that are going to affect the design that we put on,
Yep.
we always have to stand back and just have a look because
Yeah.
it has to look right. It
Yeah,
can be straight
sure.
on the car, but it may not look right.
Yeah, how do you ensure that it is level and straight? Are you using any tools to actually like, or
Oh,
is
yeah,
it all?
just the measuring tape.
Oh, yeah,
There's
okay.
normally a straight line on the car that you can pull from. The Ford is very straightforward that way.
Yep.
But a lot of modern cars don't have too many straight lines on them.
Yeah, okay.
And that's when you have to use your eye normally. When you first start installing, you practice getting things straight without measuring
Yep.
and then always check.
Yeah, sure.
And then with that principle, you'll put it on, make sure it looks good, and then check. Like the tar on it is a big deal.
Because that'll create like bubbles and things like that, will it? Or?
No, that's just something that's not going to be easy
Yeah.
to go over. And then if it's not new, there's a lot of dents and stuff on it already.
Sure, yeah.
So if it's not a new car, we'll normally record that,
Yep.
to make sure it's not our problem.
Yeah, yeah,
And then if the car is new, they prep it to make it look good.
yeah. Yeah,
So with that in mind, they put some kind of like glossy stuff on it.
yeah. Right.
It's very
yeah.
slippery, so that has to come off
Yeah,
to
okay.
ensure adhesion.
Will you regularly get people coming in and saying like, I want this sort of intricate design, and it's just like, look, it's just not possible on this type of car, or?
Everything's possible.
Yeah.
It's just depending on the price, the time, and then what do you want to achieve.
Yeah, sure.
So if you just want to achieve your message getting out there, we can spend more time on that than actually just wrapping your car or something.
Yeah.
Getting the message across is probably the most important thing.
Yep.
So like how is that depicted on this?
Yep.
Like this is quite a good design that way.
Yep.
Very simple, people can see it easily. Not tons of colours.
Yeah, yeah.
Cars built in, so this is a very good design.
Yep.
Whereas if you get some design that's very complex,
Yeah.
they're spending a lot of money and they're not getting the result they
Yeah.
want. Any tar or residue left. So you can see it just comes straight off. Blue pencil, knife and tape measure is basically as exciting as it gets. With this in mind, the car has never got straight verticals.
Yep.
So you want to look at where the maximum white space is for your design.
Yep.
So so that might be the center there, right? But it's not going to be the center down here.
Yeah.
So that's something to consider always. So you always have to place it on and just have a look first. Most cars are magnetic, so have some magnets. And then as mentioned before, you kind of have a go at making it level without measuring, because it's good to just get used to that.
Yeah.
And then there's normally a layout. Do we have a layout?
Sorry, what you after?
Do we have a layout, like a design?
Layout, yes.
Artist impression? And so we have to be pretty strict with this because if we decide where it goes, the customer might not agree. so they have it pretty high up in the car.
Yeah.
That's probably actually pretty accurate. They have it probably a bit higher even. So you can see, you find a point on the car
Yep.
to work off and see how that there is kind of there.
Yep.
So it needs to be higher. But even then, when working off this, always do what the design says, but then have a look for yourself. Even higher. Oh yeah, not too much higher. Probably about there.
That looks pretty bang on there.
Mark the changes you want to make on it.
So you're sort of like measuring the difference between the two sides, making the two marks to like adjust.
Well, so I want it straight. So if it's roughly 310 and it's where that needs to be,
yeah.
I'll just make the mark of the difference. So that's the difference of where it was.
Yeah.
So then I just mark that up. And then with this side too, it was 5 mil.
Some of the
So-
cars have like a sill that's not level.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you can't follow it.
Yeah. And like if you line, we've done it once before, and you line it up with that, and it actually
Looks odd.
Yeah. The new Hi-Ace doesn't have a flat top on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you always have to stand back and have a look. So for me, probably got more white space on this side. So even though I've centered it, I'll probably move it that way more.
Yep.
What do you think?
It does look a little bit like there's less white space on the drawing.
On that side? Yeah, so that's pretty good. But just visually, it probably looks like it needs to go this way. And then once you're happy with that, you always have to think about the curves of the car,
Yep.
how that's going to affect it in terms of going horizontal and putting it on, or
Yep.
applying it, or doing it.
Yeah.
So it's always things to think about as well. So I'm leaving that off intentionally
Yep.
because of the curve there. So if I put that down, it's going to fight the whole way across that span.
Yep.
So, and then the reason why the mark is like that is because with some vinyl it stretches too, and you don't want to pull it to stretch it, so you can see not only the horizontal but also the vertical,
Yeah. Sure.
to make sure that you're not distorting the design, trying to get it straight.
Stretch it where you get ripples in the.
No, you'll just distort the design,
Yeah. Okay.
which is probably not good. But also in big prints, it's going to distort anyway, but you can keep an idea of how far it's distorting.
Yeah.
Because if you have to line up another print next to it, like if there's a big wall or something
Oh yeah.
of something, you'll know how far it's stretching to know, to just keep an eye on it with the weather and the temperature
Yeah,
differences
sure.
and stuff. So, yeah. And that's about it. The pencil we use is a wax pencil, so it's easy to remove
Yep.
just with water, soapy water. Yeah. And so we'll just, if it's going to be a fleet of a vehicle of the same model, it's always good to record the measurements, because then if it goes over to another state or anything like that, you have it completely consistent across all the models.
Yeah.
All the cars, but also all the models. So it was 310. I didn't want that quite high there. Ah, this is actually a different model. It looks good where it is, but with this model, I'd probably center it in this space. And because the client is here, we can ask him straight away.
He's used the wild
So
track
you
on
see,
now.
clearly you see it's a different model.
Yeah. That's a good position for it.
Yep.
Sweet. Well, thank you, Travis. Appreciate you showing us through the process. And just said before, I think we'll do a couple of full wraps on it. May's on the tools.
Yeah. Short stuff.
Yeah. It was good to see the shop, and thank you for showing us around.
Thank you.
And
Thanks for
we'll have a few
coming.
more cars to send you guys shortly anyway. So
Dan, we are here for you.
cheers. Thanks, mate.
Good. Thank you.